Is Anthony Joshua's promoter of Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, to blame for the failure to make Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua the mega fight? Well, there has been a lot of back and forth between both teams of champion Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. One says it is the other who is causing the problems in the negotiations, and the other says exactly the same about the other team. At the end of the day, as fans, we don't really care too much unless you want to get involved in that. We just want to see the fight. But it is something that is ever growing and seems to be pulling the fans into making this a kind of entertainment that comes with the fight. And fans seem to enjoy getting involved in this, which is, I guess it builds more for the fight, but I think this one has gone on for too long. I mean, after the Joseph Parker fight, it was said that that was going to be the next fight, that was the one they wanted to make next. And it has been over 3 months now since that fight, and Anthony Joshua is now going into training camp to fight Alexander Povetkin, his mandatory for the WBA belt. Now, he has to make that fight, whether it was now or after the Wilder fight, but the WBA got fed up and said, nope, enough is enough, you have to fight your mandatory now, after Eddie Hearn had been asking for tons of exceptions to try and make the Wilder fight. But I'm not trying to defend Eddie Hearn, but he has been trying, he has been sending offers, and when he received a $50 million offer from Wilder's team, I think it was from Wilder directly actually, I think he emailed Eddie himself, or even Anthony Joshua, I think he actually emailed him. When he done that, Eddie Hearn wanted a contract, but they would not send it. So he provided them with 5 or 6 questions that he wanted them to answer about the $50 million offer. Things like where it would take place. But I don't think the answers were required. And they requested that Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing and Anthony Joshua accepted the offer before they would send in a contract, which is a bit risky considering they would not know what was in the contract, and once you say yes to something, there is no really going back, so they couldn't really accept that without knowing what was going on and what was in the contract. And then again, you can also say that Deontay Wilder does deserve maybe not half of the pot, but a good deal of it considering he has the last piece that completes the puzzle. But then again, you could say if it's a $100 million fight, or $100 million fight, then why not split it 25 million per belt, which would put Anthony Joshua at 75% and Deontay Wilder at 25%. But that's just an opinion. It's not my opinion considering, but you know, that is a great possibility considering there are 4 parts of the puzzle. Anthony Joshua holds 3, Deontay Wilder holds 1. I don't think we can count the IBO. But to be honest, that's one thing about the IBO I just want to say. They made a very clever choice to put that belt on the line when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. Because then that mega fight is attached to the history of that belt now. That belt has a part of history with it now. And they're trying to grow that belt and make it into a legitimate world championship where they can call their own mandatories and things like that. So that was very clever of them to put that on the line. But it is the 4 major belts of the heavyweight division we want to see unified so we can have an undisputed champion. And negotiations are very lethargic. I think this fight will be made, but there's no telling who's going to have to compromise because somebody is. Deontay Wilder is clearly not happy with a flat fee. He may be happy with a percentage, but what that percentage may be might not be something he is happy taking. But then again, there could always be the rematch clause where he would be making what Anthony Joshua would make in the first fight. But then again, Deontay Wilder then has to win the fight, and if he's not confident of winning the fight, then he won't want to take that. But someone's going to have to give, and I don't think it will be Anthony Joshua. He's had to overpay his last 6-7 opponents, so I think he's fed up with that now, and he wants to have it a fair playing field. They both get paid what they should get paid, or what he believes and Eddie Hearn believes they should get paid, and that's that. What do you think, guys? Leave your comments. and thoughts. And also please like, comment, and subscribe.